What's going on, everybody? Welcome to J Powell Music. Of course, appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to the channel if you are a fan of these videos. Also, new video is available. It's a podcast series titled Artists Like Us. New one I just started. Episode 1 is now available on the channel, and also if you prefer the audio, you can check it out on Spotify as well. So today I wanted to talk about your guys' thoughts on using phones at a concert. So I'm a big proponent of concerts. I'm a big fan of live music, obviously. I'm a musician, so I like playing live music, but also the experience of live music, watching a performance, those are some things that, I just hold, near and dear, close to my heart, right? And obviously with today, with these newer audiences, I should say newer generations, if you will, it's not really a thing. It seems like, as far as to be engulfed within the performance in general. It seems like for a lot of these young cats, just the younger ones, the new generation, filming your performances, sharing it, yada, yada, really just giving more content to social media is more important than having an experience, an actual, like, true live connection experience to a musical performance, and I kind of go back and forth on this because, I've filmed stuff obviously from performances, like, wow, this is really awesome. But there are some people where they cannot have a situation where they put the phones down and just enjoy it for like any second, or when the main attraction shows up. And I bring this up because Billy Joe Armstrong, the front man of Green Day, he had a really interesting video. I can't play the video because of the music and copyright and all that stuff. But he says, put your phones down. Like, let's be here right now. Like, people will believe you that you're at a Green Day concert, and I thought, and it's funny. I'm starting to like him more as he's getting older, as he's kind of he's just being more vocal as far as like some of the things he feels about when it comes to musicians and music, and I really fuck with that. So shout out to Billy Joe Armstrong. Yeah, I think it's there was a time where, or one performance that I did, I think it was LA Rising. This was many years ago. I want to say it was like 10 years ago or something like that. And it was the first time I saw Rage Against the Machine, my favorite rock band, and an incredible time, right? But it was a situation where obviously my seats were like near, not nosebleeds, but it wasn't close to the stage at all, right? So when you're at a performance like that, it's like at least you can hear it. But as far as visually seeing it, it's got to be on the projectors or whatever, the large screens, and you just make the best of it. So that necessarily was a situation where it was like, yeah, I could use my phone to film, but it's like you're filming like really small individuals because you're so far away. So it's like, okay, you're kind of forced to have this experience of like, put the freaking phone down, just enjoy the sounds of the music, enjoy the vibe, look at the TV there, and just have a good time, right? And that's kind of one of those situations where it's like, yeah, like I'm not going to be tempted to just, log in TikTok or whatever over like a video of things, So it's like people just get lost within, they don't take, I feel like live music to me, there's a different connection than just regular music. I feel like with live music, you're hearing it, you're literally hearing it. Right? You're not hearing, it's not pre-recorded. It's like, no, this is a performance. You're hearing this. You're hearing the talent of these musicians that you've had an affinity for such a long time. That's a special thing, especially if there's like certain new, really cool things that they give you, a little bit new and a live perspective. There's just some really special moments there when it comes to that, and seeing a performance, and obviously paying for a performance. It's like, just to film somebody to put it on. It's like, it's just so, it's not disingenuous, but it's like, yo, like you're missing the whole point of this live shit. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy the live experience, connect with it. There's some folks that prefer bands where it's like, yo, I want them to play it exactly how they have it on the album, or it's like whatever, and to me, it's a little bit like of both. Like, yeah, I want that, but then also like, give me some new shit. Like, give me like not new stuff, but give me like, if there's a different like energy or just maybe some different things that incorporate within or whatever, something just to give the additional icing on the cake from a live perspective. That would be fire. That would be dope. And that's what, and I've always liked those kind of performances too, where Yeah, you're giving me the Sons and the record live, and they sound like them. That's great, but a little on the top, little, like give me some additional on the top. I think those are some things that I just really connect with. And what are your guys' thoughts? Are you guys just kind of like, well, yeah, I'm not the biggest proponent of just filming a whole concert, when I'm there. Um, Let me know your thoughts in the comments. A great example of this is where I saw Jack White. I saw Jack White, and it was the not the album before this, before the No Name album. He was promoting, that was the main album out. He's promoting those songs and obviously some of the classics too. But that when I saw Jack White at the YouTube Theater, SoFi Stadium, but within the YouTube Theater, within that stadium area or venue, they had people lock the phones up, and I'm sure some people will go crazy. It's like, you can't lock my phones up. You can't lock my phones, like some people wouldn't really care for that, but I love it. It's like, enjoy the experience of hearing all this stuff. You're hearing all these musicians play live, like, enjoy that, and then there is other things as far as, like, if you want to, like, buy like a professional recording of it, you could do that if you want. Obviously I get the notions of, like, well, just I want to record some dope shit if I see some dope shit. But there's just an importance as far as enjoying the live moment. Enjoying the live moment. I think that's just really special. Obviously, even better when you bring someone with you, bring some friends or whatnot with you to enjoy this, so you guys can talk about it. Like, yo, remember when we saw them? That was fire. Da, da, da. So I just think there's a nice connection when it comes to that live performance aspect and just seeing live music. So let me know your thoughts. Some of your thoughts. If you care about that shit. If you don't, you're like, nah, I'm gonna be filming stuff. Obviously there's a huge YouTube algorithm with people filming live performances, right? And there's some really beautiful moments in that were captured, that for people that were born now, when that music happened 30, 40 years ago, people wouldn't even know about that stuff unless they've watched the videos that were captured. So that is a point that can counter this whole video, right? And there's a relevancy to that. But I just think in its entirety, enjoying that live experience, I think it's just a really special thing. But anyway, thanks guys for watching this. Of course, catch you guys next video. J Powell Music.